Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, call devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Call
Suck me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew, restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's stream. My name is Quantum Deathcat, and I'm here to do the Dust 2 Eagle Masters game between Lag and Marsborne. Both teams 2-0 currently, and they are looking to go up into the playoffs immediately. No need for any more shenanigans, no need for anything else. They just want the win. They both want to make playoffs with no more fuss, no more shenanigans, no more compromises, nothing. They just want to make it in, because whoever loses will make it to round number 4, and they'll have to play another team and have another chance at making playoffs. But, I mean, we kind of see it with teams like FlyQuest, who start off 2-0, right? And they lose the first game, and oh no, they lose 2-3, right? You don't want that happening to you whatsoever in any context, and we see it happening somewhat regularly when it comes to teams, right? Like even in tier 1. So don't be afraid to be afraid of losing games like this. These are must-win games still for both Lag and Marsborne, very much so in their eyes, especially when Marsborne have not lost to this Lag team yet. And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about this matchup here. Lag has only won 2 maps against Marsborne in its entirety. However, it is always really, really close. There is one overtime game at Fragadelphia between these two teams, when I was there, actually. These two teams face each other off on 5 maps at Windsor, and only once did it go Lag's away. However, they never lost with less than 8 rounds. And recently they faced each other off in ECL, where it went all 3 maps, and the final map went 13-9 in Marsborne's favor on Inferno, which is where we're starting off today. Last time, the map pool was Inferno, Ancient Dust 2. This time we've got Inferno, Train, and Nuke. 3 very different maps here than they normally have. So, let's talk about it. Over on this first map here of Inferno, it is very much so a map that Lag is happy to play on, except against Marsborne. This is one of their best maps overall. They beat Outfit 49, they beat Boss, they beat FlyQuest, and they beat SBE very recently, and all of which, not very close games, between 13-7, 13-8, all of them. But, up against Marsborne, it was the 9-13 that I just talked about. And on the other side, if you're Marsborne, they've played this a lot, and they've only lost it once in recent memory to Wildcard. And that is in the last month, where, they've lost it to Wildcard 13-7. So still, they got some rounds on it. They didn't get trounced by Wildcard on this map. And the last time they've lost very badly was to a team called M80. I think everyone knows in NA who M80 is. And they lost to them twice. Once 13-9, once 13-3. But both of those were in, that's not July, that is August, you dunce. So in August, mid-August, one for ECL and one for CCT. So both these teams very capable on this map of Inferno. However, Lag has the track record of losing to Marsborne on this map. And that's essentially what I want to come up with here with the explanation, is that these two teams are strong. Inferno map 1, Train map 2, Nuke map 3. That is our map pool for tonight. And it is a very strong map pool for both teams. These are both of these two teams, their 3 best maps, essentially. And I think they're both very happy with this map pool. It's just going to come down to whether Marsborne can actually win this, right? Because obviously Lag is good enough to beat them. However, Marsborne haven't lost to them, and Lag has that chip on their shoulder that they want to flick off. Marsborne are technically the better team. Lag is technically the underdogs, but both teams very capable of beating each other on any given day, I would think. Wolfie, Sixy, Grizz, Viz, and Shop, having recently added Sixy from the Complexity lineup that got dismantled and added by Passion, and Sixy being left on the side for Kavem. Meanwhile, Cameron, DJ, Sandman, Mason, and Consti for the side of Lag. We've got ourselves a very heavy-hitting game here. I think we've got ourselves a very strong game. And compared to all the other games that these teams have played against each other, I think this will be the closest because of the map pool that we have tonight. Now, when we go look at the other maps here, we see that Train. Let's go look at Train real quick. There we go. Train for both of these teams. Marsborne are actually on a bit of a winning streak. They recently beat Wildcard on it after having lost to them recently. However, the last time they lost it was to Nip on LAN at Fragadelphia very recently. So you got to think that otherwise they have not lost this map to any NA team other than Wildcard and M80 at all. They are big winners on this map over the last 3 months, and that is very rough for Lag. However, they also are strong on this thing. They have not lost to any team that is worse than Boss, which honestly is a really good thing. They've lost to getting info, NRG, and boss on this map recently. However, being full send, anything else, one goons, dot stats, and notorious. That is where we find ourselves right now. So let's get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the game. Oop, that is the wrong thing. Into the game. And I forgot to take off. Gosh darn. I'm starting off great. I forgot to take off all the HUD info because I am very smart. I don't want to dox the server accidentally by opening up the console though, so being on facecam, sorry about that. There we go. Let's switch back in properly this time. So this attack coming towards the A site. This flash is in the anti-flash position. Does it perfectly fine. Grizz will get a kill onto Mason as well. Sandman trying to pop out a boiler here. Take that fight into the...
How are we feeling tonight, everyone? It's Cashmere here. Going to be watching Marsborne and Lag tonight. We're going to be watching Quantum's cast. He was the guy giving us the whole intro rundown there. And he had a lot of good insights, but I got to say, I don't think he believed in the boys. I don't think he's seen what I've been watching. I think as Smash Brothers would say, this is going to be a no contest 2-0 from Marsborne. That's what I'm predicting. No map 3. And there we go. Starting off Grizz on a 3K on pistols. I don't think we've lost pistols in quite a few games.
Posturing towards the A site. Great grenade onto Cameron and DJ. Another good nade onto Mason. As they're looking down mid here. Can I get a good camera, please? I guess not. Great job, camera. All right. 3 will survive for the side of Marsborne. Pick up the guns. However, a little bit of collateral on the force back from life is a game. Lag for short. Now that we've got ourselves a good start, let's see what the force brings for Lag. Got themselves Galils, some AKs, not a lot of util. But they're not going fast up either direction. 3 will stack the banana though. Great nade, does great damage. 60 will be able to get away from that. Unscathed, completely undamaged, while Sandman and Mason take heaps. Cameron with this Galil trying to peek into the hall, finds nothing in the apps. Doesn't mean no one's there, just means that he didn't see a thing. Meanwhile, Chop decapitate his first opponent with the MP9. $600 in his pocket. This round's very methodical so far for the side of Marsborne. However, Chop is here alone. And they found no information on the side of Marsborne here. Rotate's going to come in. Is it just going to be 1 player, or is it going to be 2 is the question. Well, with the grenades coming in, the rotate's going to come quickly from Arch, but there's only going to be 2 players on the site proper, and one's going to have to push this smoke through the coffin itself. Sandman, he's going to find the kill towards the player in second. Oranges, it's a 2-on-2. As his bomb goes down, retake is on. Grizz gonna full send this. However, he's not looking in the right direction. He's lucky he didn't get peeked out from this ruins position. And as Grizz walks through the church, better hope and pray he can hit the headshot, which he doesn't do, sadly. Nade won't do much damage. But if Viz can stick this bomb, it could be his only chance. However, it's in the middle of the site. He looks all over the place. He's discombobulated, and he's decapitated. 1 on the board here for Lag. They respond quickly to Marsborne. It's 2-1. Alright, Auto Director, do you want to work this time around? Are you going to give me random camera angles again? Looks like it's going to give me random camera angles again. God, I love the Auto Director. Looks like I'm going to have to manually do this today. Which is very unfortunate. Great nades down Banana, deal good damage to the T side once again. Last time around they were able to win this nonetheless, down in a 5-on-4, man disadvantage. Despite the great damage dealt. Jay wants that brackets control. They're gonna go take it together here. Him and Cameron. Damage taken from the side of Lag, though. One shot to these MP9s. Makes life very dangerous here. For Lag and Marsborne. They're not over-rotating. They're keeping things very nice and oriented. Once this Molotov dissipates, here comes the attack. The smoke don't go. 60 gets 2. Mason with the response. Consti. And Cameron still alive. They will plant this bomb. Default position this time around for this bomb. They'll both move into dark. It's a very interesting position to be in because now that just leaves Marsborne to crunch them down with nothing but MP9s. They know they've got these MP9s. Doesn't matter. They still hunched up in those corners. And they allowed the quick little SMGs to come and close the distance. And close the chapter on round number 4. It will be Marsborne's. And the Force by Wars will continue. I just realized the logos I have for Dust 2 and Inui are a bit in the rough positions here. They're good during the rounds, but during the during the actual pause, it's not because of the map. I'll have to lift that up a bit. Just a little later. Like I said, I'll do that during a small break here, when someone actually takes a tech timeout, or a tac timeout, I should say. Aggressive from the side of Lag. They want this A site. They're pretty uneventful towards the B site. They want to condition them to be afraid. However, the Force by Wars will end here. Barring a 2v5 crazy happening here from the side of Lag. You can't throw this. That's all they know how to do, right? Consti's in a 1v5. There's no way they throw this. They have an idea where he is. Actually, I think they know exactly where he is. And they'll take care of him. Down he goes, 4-1. And now it's a save round for the side of Lag. That man's still down to only 2,000. They really gonna buy full? Not gonna have everything. Yeah, they're gonna have wow, they've this is round number 6 here. They still haven't had a full buy. Like a proper full buy here. Only 1 AK in this one. Down behind the half wall. These smokes will cover his position, and he's not going to shoot from now. Get baited in by his teammates. 60 nearly shoots his own teammate. Stops himself. The trigger discipline to not shoot your own teammate there.
So how are we feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. We're on legs, map pick here.
Yeah, and so far it's not looking so hot for Lag. I don't know if you heard Quantum as he was giving some insights early on, but he was very, he had a lot of glowing reviews to give for Lag about how close this may be, and I'm not sure if it's going to be that close.
Oh, I'll have to talk to Quantum about that because I gave him for free that shirt that's in his background at Frag Windsor. So I bought him off as a fan. He needs to be shilling for us full time.
I don't love hearing that we paid him and yet he's still not a shill. I don't know the point of paying someone if they're not going to shill for us.
Yeah, there's not a lot of loyalty there if he was talking leg up, you know, because they picked into our best map. So I'm not sure if that is a bold or is that just saying leg can't play a lot of maps.
Yeah, I will say Inferno being Lag's map pick. I'm not sure if they've seen us recently or watched how we play Inferno.
Yeah, well, it's surprising because I was down there with Wolfie when we were talking about it, and Leg's been banning like Mirage a lot. It's their main ban map, and we also banned Mirage. So I think they were
they didn't know what to do
because they chose not to ban it. Yeah, exactly. You know, I think it was a little confusing. Like, you know, at Frag Windsor, they did beat us on Inferno actually one time. The map, we won the series, but that was with Brett as their IGL, and Wolf was still there, who is like their best rifler. So this is a completely different team we're playing from there, and I don't love their chances.
Honestly, I will just say it feels like recently we're seeing a new version of Marsborne, especially with like Modem and I talked about it a lot the other day, which is just Wolfie not needing to IGL and just focusing on op. It's like he's become a whole different player.
Yeah, he also switched to black bars actually, as well.
Oh, is that the secret? The resolution change?
Yeah, well, no, the resolution change is I've been going down and insulting him all the time in the basement. For those 7 listeners listening, Wolfie lives in my basement, so he's below me right now playing the game. Yeah, I don't let him out very often.
No, we don't allow our
kids
players
actually did
to
lock
leave.
him down there. Yeah,
He
did lock
locked
him down
him?
there yesterday. Yeah, Dorian locked the door on him. Just locked him in the basement. He had to text me, "Can I come up?"
We're having a private family meal. You're not allowed, Wolfie.
Yeah, exactly. Like skedaddle. But yeah, you know, it's interesting because when we made the player switch, our T side got a lot stronger. Like CXEI was really good at T side, basically. He's got good instinct. He knows how to call it. But it was interesting. Our CT side did take a hit. And because Modem is a beast at anchoring a site. He's really good at it. But the last few games, we have figured it out a bit more, as you can see from the 5-1 scoreline. Like, we've definitely figured out the CT side a bit more, and we're kind of crushing on it now. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's the long learning process of becoming a slowly better team, but I think we have seen improvement over time. I think that's a smart tack timeout. I think that's smart from them. They need to take some time to kind of figure out what's going on here. How do we get Consti online? How do we get Mason activated? Because I've seen better out of Mason and Consti both.
They're like, guys, how do we stop Grizz? Just how do we stop him? 130 ADR, CXEI 142. It's pretty good.
Yeah, some scary score lines.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. We're going to get on the call. They're like, guys, rush B. Everyone just do it.
When all else fails, rush B.
Rush B.
What is up, Moose? Are you grizzling tonight, baby?
Getting greasy. So what are they doing here? Leg takes attack timeout. And they come, all right. They send one to take top mid control. Boom, he's going to get nailed by a nade.
We'll see how that works out for them, Cotton. I'm not sure that it will. Looks like they're trying to take up a little bit of space and banana, but I don't. They're not going to commit to B. I'm calling it now. They're not going to commit. They're going to rotate off of it.
Yeah, and one could say commitment's one of their main issues. Here we go. Here we go. So they're going to hide down there. I do this often in my matchmaking games where I'm scared and don't know what to do.
Yeah, when you know that there's someone like Grizz or Wolfie lurking around the corner, it makes approaching a site a little intimidating.
Yeah.
This
Looks
is
like
often,
DJ's dead. Last time we played Leg, we beat them on Dust 2, and I believe DJ had like a 16 ADR. So he might be dead this round, but it doesn't really change the chances of winning or losing it.
You don't think he's a significant impact indicator on the team?
I'm just quoting stats, okay?
That's
Making
fair.
no judgments.
You are the stats man.
You know. Now, Cameron's dead as well. He is the replacement for Wolf. I believe he was on Party Astronauts before they went the way of the Dodo Bird.
I, for one, miss PA. I know all of the 7 fans of NACS are with me when I say we miss PA. But honestly, we're kind of old PA. Born anew,
Yeah.
stronger.
Well, you know, as someone who's been in the scene for 10 months, I couldn't care less.
Amen.
Yeah. In fact, I had to think for a second what the acronym was for it.
For partying astronauts in space.
I don't remember if it was party or partay. So,
We'll see how these Tech 9s fare out for them. Looks like they're going to be trying to use them to be a little aggressive on site. And, of course, shut down by Viz Grizz.
yeah, Grizz almost went down. Grizz got an awesome ace last night in that pit spot.
Does get his first. Will get put down right afterwards by Viz.
All right.
And it's so goddamn
I mean, we're on the 10th round, and we have 3 players above 10 kills. A little scary.
Yeah, I'm more curious about the other scores, though. We got Mason on 1 and Consti on 1 with a 27 ADR. Interesting. I wonder if they are trying to bait us into some sort of advanced scheming here.
It's a lull. They're trying to lull us into a sense of comfort to let our guard down.
There goes Chop. There goes Chop. There's a trade there.
Oh.
That nails him. Ooh. Nope. Oof. He's just a little rusty coming out of retirement. I heard he's been playing a lot of SimCity 4 lately. Reaction time's just not there.
It's a classic though. Great for production management.
All right, what are they gonna do? This is where I go into the T apps and I camp there until the end of the round.
Yeah, I'm normally last alive hiding inside of apps. My team's going, "What the hell are you doing, Purple?" And honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Yep, I hear you. I can't share that experience. I usually play with the sound off because I'm doing 3 things while I do it, and I'm just grinding armory points.
What have you been grinding for in armory points? What are you using your stars on recently?
Well, me and Wolfie, I've been hitting the charms.
Okay.
So he tells me which ones to buy, and I buy them. I haven't got any good ones yet. Oh, but last night, you know what I did do? Wolfie was pissed because he says I have noob luck. I actually in my weekly care package, I got a Bravo box.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You gonna open it?
Worth like $60-something bucks. Of
Yeah,
course I
you
opened it. I got some shitty doolies.
Yeah, I opened a weapon case the other day, which is the like $100 case, and I broke even with the skin, but boy, I was chasing the AK case hardened and it's unsuccessful.
Yep.
I've been farming the Sport and Field collection. I really want the M4 Fade.
Yeah. That'd be good. No, so you bought just one weapons case?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm actually right there. A couple weeks ago, I actually did the exact same thing.
Yeah, I was like, do I buy a $100 skin or do I buy a $100 gamble? And I'm buying the gamble.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, guys, don't all rush in.
No.
Ooh, Wolfie.
Let's
Wolfie.
get another.
60 will go ahead and trade that out, though. Just Cameron left.
Only 3 kills.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not going for the ball.
Oh, and
The plays.
that will do it. 10-1 so
Just going
far,
for
going
highlights,
into
baby.
the last line of the half.
Going for highlights.
And Marsborne
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah. Whatever, Death Cat. Talking about how it was going to be close.
Just a game.
Well, we do have
Matthew?
Train up, and I'd say we might be even better at Train than Inferno, but I think that's just because a lot of NA has struggles on Train.
Yeah, we've had some glorious moments on Train and also some very non-glorious moments.
I don't want to go back to the MRQ.
A little too long. Got over the
Oof,
hump.
I was actually thinking that chicken coop comeback on us more so. But yes, the
Ah.
MRQ does exist.
Another brutal one.
For the CT side once again.
Terrorists aren't even together. Are they gonna?
Three gave us hope of a close game.
Okay.
Round 4 showed us that
Dude, they're just gonna do it live here. It's gonna kill us one by one.
2 players into dark when you know you're up against SMGs.
See what DJ does if he wide swings this little cubby corner.
Second oranges.
He's just gonna camp, baby.
Have the other
I
guy
love
at
it.
the back of the site. I don't know.
I think that's a strategy that teams don't employ enough. It's just the full camp.
Now,
The hard wait.
Oh, Wolfie is feeling good. Oh, I thought he was gonna push through it. Coward.
He is. He's on the prowl.
There we go. There we go.
No shot he hits this. He will.
we'll push through. His scope will be heard.
The wolf is
heard-
on
I
the
think they heard-
prowl.
I thought it was
Wow, did you hear that?
And the bomb again will not go down. Now he's cornered.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Dead. It's
Okay.
11-1. My goodness gracious.
Okay.
We are watching a demolition derby.
My goodness
on
gracious,
my
I like
show,
that.
Matt Pick.
It's the way of the road, bud. Way of the road.
Let's see if people learn. Don't pick Inferno against us. Or Train. Or you know what? I think maybe just don't play.
My goodness.
Oof.
Like I said, right, Marsborne are by far.
Oh, some poor soul. What are the chances DJ gets 26 kills on both maps combined?
Have existed,
Oh, wow.
but
Well,
the thing is that you
we'll pray for it.
have to assume
We'll pray for that over under for your partner.
them picking into this.
Yeah.
This is their best map. The only time they've lost is to Marsborne. Our team's better than them, and they were relatively close. This time,
Wait, who's better than us?
not even close.
Wait, who's better than us?
Peeking down banana.
I demand answers.
Yeah, no one could answer that recently.
Not said his name too often. Wolfie's down into mini pit, and the A site under siege. But they've not stopped this in time. They've not rotated here in time. Mason's dead. And Wolfie
And one by one they
Right.
fall.
shop as
Eat them alive, baby.
Crossfire is too good.
I don't think we've lost a pistol round in the last like 3 games.
Put this game away.
Yeah, we've been pistoling pretty hard. Grizz has actually been just eating people alive.
Swear to God, because they must be tilted off the face of the earth. My
Damn, that was
goodness.
pretty good. That flat earth comment. I wonder if you wrote that down beforehand.
No, I'm stealing that one and writing it on my whiteboard so I can look over and be like, oh yeah, flattened, flat Earth, knocked him off.
I have a lot of sympathy for flat earthers. There's dreamers. There's dreamers, and we should appreciate those people.
Yeah, when did we stop believing in magic, America?
I agree. I agree.
Not so much. Top 100 VRS, not so much.
All right, Mason. Mason's got to light him up here.
These 3 maps in the map pool here
Well, Mason will go ahead and
Alright.
clear the first one, get rid of
I think we're gonna run
CXCI.
away.
are their favorite.
We're definitely gonna run away and go A. I think. Yep, we're gonna go fast. I like it. Oh, that lurk might be timed. Well,
They walk into the stack B bomb site. They realize they
okay.
have
Chop is suspecting that he's in boiler though. That's good.
over to the A bomb site.
Yep. And they are not rotating yet.
No, and DJ
Come on,
knows
boys,
they're
go.
there, but
Come on, boys,
DJ's
go.
too scared.
Come on, boys, go. He's horrified.
The smoke as it dissipates as he does, but he can't win the fight. The Mac
Yep.
10 too strong. Now Cameron
Alright.
left here alone.
That's the case hard in Mac 10 buff.
Quick about it.
Guarantees
Oh yeah.
you win the
Right in
duels.
middle of the site where
go, let's go, let's go. And we are locked on library. Yep, there we go. And
Doesn't matter much if you can't use it.
oof, wow, Grizzy. I was just talking you up, bud.
Archway's now cleared though. And no smoke.
Sandman
stack over in the corner.
still on 1 health.
I like it though. All right, Wolfie. Wolfie, make me proud. Make me proud.
Wolfie, and he will do his best alongside Viz, alongside Chop to end this one here. And now in a third.
I think he's gonna save round 12.
That's exactly what they do.
And there we go.
Easy.
Gave us a little
Easy.
glimpse and nothing more. Round number 3. Round number 3 is where they brought us a round. It was their only round. They then lose 11 in a row to end off this game. My goodness, that is a rough one. That is not what you want if you are the side of Lag. Your map pick going completely awry. You don't just lose it. You get stomped. You get destroyed. It is a beatdown. That's a rough one to start off with. But you know what? These Marsborne guys here, they're strong. They're good. They are the team to beat in this game. They are not the underdogs. Lag are the underdogs. But Lag have never lost a game this badly. I was saying this earlier. Every game that has been played between Marsborne and Lag, whether Lag have won or lost, was close. At least a 13-8. They won at least 8 round wins against Marsborne before losing, you know? And yes, they lose a lot to Marsborne. Marsborne is good. They've added 60 now. They're even better. This is their worst loss against the Marsborne organization to date. 13-1. And you know, map number 2, it's Terrain. This is Marsborne's map pick. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about map number 2. Because map number 1, what is there to talk about? There were no clutches. It was all very dominant the entire way. They had 16k on every player by the end of CT side. Right? And that is the saving grace for Marsborne, is it was never really a game. Right? Life's a game. Yeah. Life's destroyed. Yeah, they turned into lads at the end there. So yes, map 2 of Train upcoming next year. And Train, when it comes to the Marsborne side, like I said, they recently beat Wildcard less than a week ago in ECL. And they lost to them on it as well. However, 13-10, right? Like, they kept it close. And the only other team they've lost to is NIP in the last 2 months on this map. And that's the only time that they've lost by a margin of more than 3 on this map. Otherwise, they destroy other teams. They've destroyed Chicken Coop twice, 13-5, 13-6. They destroyed Getting Info 13-8. 13-11's a close one. Notorious, though, Outfit 49. I love these 2 orgs, man. But they are ECL teams, and Marsborne scrunched them up in their hands. All right, the same way that Lag just got scrunched up in this first map. When it comes to the side of Lag, they do play this a lot less, but when they do, they're oftentimes very good for it. They beat Notorious, Dot Stats, One Goons, anything else in full send, but losses to NRG, Getting Info, and Boss. A bit rough. They haven't played against Marsborne in the last 3 months on this map. Can they take it away? Can they win Marsborne's map pick? I'm going to put on the music once again, and we'll figure that out in just a little bit. I'll see you all in about 5 minutes.
If your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, better do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. Best to give me your loyalty, cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stop that music once more. We've got ourselves another game here. It is Train between Marsborne and Lag. And Lag, they got absolutely destroyed outside on Inferno. We go away from Italy and we go towards the beautiful Russian countryside, towards the train station. Yes, exactly. We got ourselves Train as our second map here. Picked by Marsborne. Yes, Lag got trounced on their own map pick. Can they come back here for the second map? That is the big question here. Can they get themselves the map win and bring us to Nuke for map number 3? Now, thing is that we've got ourselves a very interesting game here, because both teams really good on it. But again, when it comes to Train, this Lag team has only won against not ECL, but advanced level teams, and not ECL level teams. When it comes to Marsborne, they beat the ECL teams on Train. The only teams they don't beat are the teams that go out internationally, like wildcard. And even then, they beat them once, which is last week. Not like, oh, once upon a time, like 6 months ago. Speaking, though, of once upon a time, 4 months ago, these teams played each other at Fragadelphia. They played each other at Fragadelphia twice, in fact, over for Windsor. And they played this game, and they played this map twice. They played on train twice. They went 13-8, 13-8 in favor of Marsborne both times. And so, I'm looking at more of the same perhaps, unless Lag is ready for a wonderful CT side here. And they're ready for what is to be called from the T side of Marsborne.
Let's do it.
Man, I'm excited for Train. I think it's always a fun map, and I also suck at it, so I like watching, so I can learn lineups and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-oh, the pistol round's starting to look stressful.
Nah. As long as Viz is still alive, we got this.
Ooh, great shot. Oh!
Yep. Damn. This guy's getting fancy. Okay.
Yes! You called it.
Boom,
As
baby.
long as Viz is alive, we got nothing to worry about.
Oh, man. Oof. Oof. Just iced him.
That continues our string of winning every pistol round.
That's right. Well, you know, the guys have actually been spending 75% of practice time on the pistol rounds. I don't know if you know that. They're really
I did not
focusing
know
on
that.
it. Yep. Most of the time is just spent on those. They're important, you know? Oof, Mason getting hit hard there. It's like nothing but armor. Yeah, it's just straight eco. Let's
Yeah.
go. Oh, they got two of us, though. Nice shots. Oh my gosh, they're going to get us.
Wow, great shots from Consti.
Damn. He has almost surpassed his kill total for all of last game.
2 rounds
But you know
in,
what they
too.
say? If Fizz is still alive, you know, success is always in sight.
Duck just beneath that smoke there. Does not see him.
Oh my gosh. Damn. That round did not look like it was going to go that way.
No, we got ecoed pretty hard there.
Yeah. Hey. But you know what? DJ already has 2 kills. So our man in chat who needs him to get 19, he's on his way.
He is.
He's on his way.
He's on his way. 17 more? Or no, what, he had 2 last game, 2 this game, so carry the 1. He needs 19 more.
Yeah, I think he was actually calculating that, right? Because it was 26. He had 7 last game. He had 19 this game. That's assuming Marsborne wins, of course. Anything can always happen.
We may get a map 3.
Why do they have the map point? Why do Marsborne have... I hate this HUD. Why does this HUD do this to me?
Let's go.
It's map 2.
Storming out. Tyruses.
I've not
Chasing their prey.
indicate that we're on to any other map. Why does it think that we're on map 3? It says
Maybe it's
that we're on map
foreshadowing.
2 of 3. Why
It
does
might be
give it
foreshadowing.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I hate this so much. Why is this HUD so dog water, man? I need a new HUD. I guess I get what I pay for.
See, I don't really like saying that something bad is dog water, because that implies that you don't give your dog good water. And I don't respect that.
Absolutely domed.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Just
quite
call
true.
it dog
Have you
shit,
ever-
dog ass. Those are bad. Dog water, it should be clean. It should be good.
Get dumpstered on as
Yeah. Have you ever heard the term something looks like a dog's breakfast?
No.
go for this. Yes.
Yeah.
They've got 3
Yeah, I've heard it a couple times. It kind of makes sense because dogs eat like just really wild, crazy, colored food a lot of the time.
Mm.
You know, so it's just like not very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, that's fair.
This bomb here, they need to start defusing this now. They're gonna jump on it. However, the
Nice.
backup is dead. And the bomb defused.
Oh, we almost shot his teammate.
Almost killed ourselves,
No
but
time left.
there we go, Grizz, with the
Oh, he knifed him.
knife.
Get the kill.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gets knifed by Grizz. Butterfly to the face.
Every time
Nice.
Marsborne gets a knife kill, we should do something from now on. We can't be
I
like
do.
Mr. Stabby and do a knife giveaway, but you know, we should
Docked and pay for BM.
Why?
dock and pay. I thought we gave bonuses.
Wrong with this HUD?
Nope. We only give bonuses for bags.
Does BM not stand for bonus material?
It's map 2 of 4. I said that the decider was map 3.
Do like that. What events are occurring at the moment? There we go.
Why has it given me
Go. They're not watching Ivy at all.
I don't get this.
They're not watching Ivy at all. All right, here we go. Here we go. Cameron is not going to be ready for this.
Yeah, we're gonna catch. Oh, Cameron actually
Oh,
caught.
but he
Wolfie
makes a
off
good
guard.
shot.
No,
There's a trade there. They know we're there.
in the
That should keep that guy from rotating to
well,
B.
if you could come
Or are
in
they going to go? Yep. Okay, they're going pop.
30 40 minutes when this map's over. If we go on to map
okay,
2,
so-
I'd love your help.
No, no.
If you're
Oh, nice, Chris. God. I mean, it was just
insanely
DJ,
quick.
but like, still a great shot. Yeah.
First White Ward does not
Wow.
go the way of lag. They've lost out once again. I know it's 2
Yeah,
a.m.
Mason and
but it's still
Consti,
a
probably
win.
Consti gonna have to save here. Just that op, $4,900. It's a lot of money. You don't want to lose.
Oh, what a shot by Consti.
Yeah.
Left alone though, now he's known.
We're gonna hunt. We're for sure hunting.
Oh yeah, we've got time on the board. He's
What if he killed the hunter right now? Oh, like he kills him and just diffuses it while the other guys can't get there in time. It'd be hilarious.
And now Grizz is gonna be able to pass that over to Wolfie, put a dangerous op into the hands of a demon.
That's right. Playing on black bars now. The wolf is out. Unleashed.
Still gonna be here at 3 a.m., Mr. Unemployed Portuguese man. So come help me
Ba,
with
ba, 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 ba.
I'm not gonna ask it like that. Please, may you help me out with my pitch. I would really appreciate it if you want to help me out tomorrow.
Looks like they're gonna be back on eco, no buys, couple pistols, and not a lot of work with them thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Side of lag though.
Heard that.
Molly and block him off.
60, but that will be all they get with the USPs.
Nice.
Full save.
Yeah.
Does not bring anything more than 1 kill. So
You know, a full save, but you just have 2 USPs. I don't know if they have armor. It looks like I don't think they have armor.
lag.
So I don't know what you're saving.
No. Nope. They do not have armor. No nades, no armor. Yeah, they're gonna go try and get one, I think, right? Or no? They're sneaking up here.
You got there's no point in saving from what I understand about how
Yeah.
the economy works. I could be wrong.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He's trying to get one.
Pieces of info on both sides.
I mean, I guess,
Finish off the last
you know,
players.
if you want to get technical, like if they didn't let us kill them, we get a little extra money from a kill, but who cares?
Yeah, but I think don't they also get? I don't remember. It's like one of the teams. If you don't die, you don't get as much or something.
That's a terrorist. Like if you
Gotcha.
don't plant the bomb as a T, yeah.
When it works beautifully. But when it starts doing stuff like this, and you don't know how to do anything about it, it is
And the wolf is still asleep. He hasn't woken up yet. That's dangerous for them. They got to worry about that. As soon as he wakes up, it's GG.
the HUD settings and to fix that. Yeah, it is a skill issue.
That's right.
It
The
is.
thing about the wolf is he's always hunting, but he knows his times to pounce and his times to not pounce.
Wall and Viz.
He lulls you to
Nail
sleep.
his body to said wall. In the meantime, Grizz is coming in with the wrap through Ivy, and they're not expecting this whatsoever. Grizz with a shot in the side of Consti's face.
The last 4 or 5 kills Grizz has gotten have all been headshots. I know those in chat who care about that are jumping for joy.
And this is looking like Inferno real quick.
Cameron doing everything he can though to keep his team in this.
I can give you a job as a Twitch moderator. It doesn't pay any money, but it pays in admiration. Does that interest you? Give you a job if you want one. It just you won't get paid.
The wolf is awake. Watch out.
Right now, Marsborne putting Life's a Game through a lot of work. Viz, Molotov's out the player. Inside of the A main. Sandman puts 60 to bed. Bomb will be able to be picked up now, thanks to the wraparound from Chop. And the only player here that can defend is Mason. He's hiding in the long dog. Peeks out of the doorway, and the timing is terrible. Just isn't there for him. Wolfie will get a
The wolf is
collateral.
awake. He's not missing.
In the meantime,
He's gonna
great
start
shot by
knocking these
Wolfie.
out.
He'll get 3 kills in total this round, even though the game only says 2. And the scoreline will show that he's 2 and 4. Bomb is planted. Consti in a 1-on-2. This gets
Tough
a bit easier
situation
now
for
because of
Consti
Wolfie's
here.
kill
See
on
what he
his own
does with
teammate.
it.
However,
The
as
wolf
he
will
peeks
continue to
out,
hunt.
He will go right into the reticle and straight to his death. Normally I'm a lot more hyped than this, but there isn't a lot going on here. This is a dominant T side from the side of Marsborne. They showed it on CT side for Inferno. They're showing it here on the T side of Train. He got a job to do. And I guess speedrunning lag is one of those jobs. Mason's gonna push through. He's completely blind and unaware of the player that pushed into the red car.
Viz
and
with
Viz
such
will get
aggression
both of them.
coming out.
It's beautifully done, and Consti will find him. But now he's got one job to do. Too many. That Cameron kind of alleviates a bit of the work that he's got to do now. However, Ivy's not being checked anymore. If he turns around at the wrong time, Ivy's just been completely opened up for business.
I gotta say,
And Cameron never once
very
looked at
impressed
it.
with
Cameron
Consti's
still
inventory.
hasn't looked at it as he
That's
rotates
that
towards the
Dragon
bomb
Up.
site.
Beautiful dragon lore.
If Grizz went through that, that would have been
Pretty
a
big fan of his
free kill.
knife.
Only if you're a moderator. Only if you're a moderator, though. Ooh, 60 will get shot down. Bomb is finally planted. It took a long while. However, Cameron dies. Consti dies.
Quick little
Both players
cleanup there
lose
from
their
the boys.
1v1s.
Bring it to
It is
7-1.
7-1. Again, only 2 round losses here from the side of Marsborne. They've now won 20. Here. Let's give this man a job.
I'm liking what I'm seeing tonight.
How do I do that, actually? See, this is how you know I don't use Twitch whatsoever. I'm never the one actually doing any of the work here. There we go. I can mod you. Aha. There you are. Have fun. Do a good job. You have infinite power. I've given you job. I feel like I feel like a farmer in the U.S. who has picked up illegal immigration as a way to help out his workforce. Free labor. Yo, you should be producing this. I didn't know you were still awake. I didn't want to bother you, so I was doing this solo. Man, I should have asked you to do this. This has been sick.
Mason and Consti going to be in a 2v4 situation here.
Marsborne keep on being meticulous here. In the meantime, Life's a Game has been falling apart. Life's been rough for most of these guys here for the last hour or so. Constantly with nothing but a scout. Gets a tag out to 6A. Who gets his third and puts this round to bed. Mason gonna go and hide, gonna go and save. 3 players already on 10 kills for the side of Marsborne. So it will be 8-1.
Terrorists win.
Alright, guys. This is round number 10 here. 9 rounds have come and gone. And Marsborne continue their dominant ways. Really not gone the way of Lag here. And Mason wants something. He wants to fight. And this is a perfect peak for him. He will get that fight and finally win it out. He gets his second kill of the game. In the meantime, though, B site has completely fallen.
Another bomb plant down for Marsborne there.
And Chop to go into CT spawn and easily finds a kill here for sure. Doesn't somehow. He'll be able to get away though, and that is
Chop
so
on
much
lurk is
information
just always so
gained.
scary.
Now they're gonna have to push through this.
You know?
That grenade puts Grizz on 1. Oh, it doesn't put him down.
Just not enough.
But the rest of his teammates die out anyway. Consti can't do anything. He might have 6 kills. Cameron might have 9. Consti lands flat on his face like it's me on a Friday night. Lost gas fear for Lag. They're gonna try and make this 9-3. It's the best they could do in this situation. And Mason with the hero gun. He needs a jump start, and that's exactly how you do it. Jolt yourself awake. Viz though, he's getting pushed in A main. He knows it. He's getting out. He's making sure that this engagement is long range. In the meantime though,
Grizz starts cleaning them up.
teammates go
hitting
through
them.
the Ivy position. And Grizz and Wolfie will work together to put this round to bed. However, Mason still has that hero gun, which has now been put on the floor. They got 3 kills that round, but it's too little too late now. Everyone's got max money. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, that's a negative monetary round for the side of Marsborne. Ooh. They've got so much money that they were able to fully buy for themselves since round 8. They wouldn't have lost money by the time that they would have gone down to no money. They would have had a max loss bonus. Wolfie will find him as he peeks out from
Told you,
the
as soon as
side
Wolfie
of
woke up,
the E-Box.
it's
Mason
going to be a
on
very
top
different game.
of the trains will get one response. Now this tackle towards the A side. Just a crouch peek from oh my goodness, from Long Dog. Consti will get one back.
Consti's been hitting some nice
Knows
shots.
that there's a
though,
player
gotta say.
behind E-Box, but doesn't check. Side train. Consti will go down into the Ivy, and they will miss each other like ships in the night. He and Viz. Sandman on top of this little hut.
Scary situation here for Lag.
Gets spotted, but still alive. Bomb will go down. He'll get re-smoked. In the time. Here comes Consti.
It's going to come down to
He's the big
Consti hitting
beast.
some shots
He's the-
here, trying
yes,
to put
that
it
is
into a
stunks.
2v1 situation against Marsborne.
Oh, and he misses his shot.
Easy shot, and he
Viz
missed
will
it.
put him down, and that's
Unfortunate.
A desk slam.
That's unfortunate.
100%. That's a desk slam. There is nothing else. There is no other reaction. You're down 10-1. You have the perfect backstab. You see the guy. You have a kill on a silver platter, and you miss him by an inch. Say goodbye to that keyboard. That keyboard be gone.
Marsborne now back on
Number
pistols,
between
our
1 and
favorite
2.
round.
Well, right now, I'll go with number 1. Let's go with number 1. What
See
you
if we
got
can
for
make
me?
it to map point here.
Apollos Rex.
Keep our record clean, not losing pistol rounds.
What you got for me? Apollos Rex? No. Apollos Rex. Yeah. 1 through 4. 3. Tell me what you get. Please don't tell me it's a blue. Please at least be a purple. Please at least be a purple.
Consti with a nice opener there. Viz, though, doing in
In the
turn,
meantime,
taking out Sandman
T-side
and then
of the side
Cameron.
of Lag needs to come alive. Needs to make a critical comeback here. Needs to win their first pistol round. And that's going to be great. DJ and Mason working together. However,
1v1.
and 2s. Mason down to 57. Harlow and 60. We'll put him down. Yes, it was a
Taking it.
4-on-2, but finally we were down to a 1v1 clutch.
Marsborne
That's a gold,
undefeated
gold,
on
gold.
pistols.
If I've ever seen one, I just opened an actual round. We got to see an actual round get played, guys. Not just a massacre.
12-1. Lag
However,
is
Marsborne
going to
looking
have to force buy
Send
with
line
anything
packing
here.
with dueling 13-1 wins. Man, this is so fast. I'm gonna be able to cast the game for freaking. I was gonna skip out on ESEA tonight. I have an ESEA team I normally cast for in French. Tonight I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna do it in French though.
Parlez-vous français?
So you opened up.
Oui, oui.
You got a hit
Omelette
from
du
your
fromage.
Pokemon pack. That is great. Marsborne won map 1. They won it 13-1. And, yeah, Lag. Oh, looking to not have the same thing repeat.
Chop just cleaning them up there as they try to
Sandman
broach into
goes
sight.
down.
They will go ahead and pick up that
Normally,
Mac 10
Sandman's
off
the
the
one who
corpse of
sends them to
Sandman.
bed, but in this case, he's the one being put to bed.
Grizz and Chop on the ready.
Chop gets spotted out in the brown halls. Grizz hiding behind the Thomas train. Smoke in the bottom of
The rest
the
of our players
stairs.
now on lurk to come behind and
Now
clean
here they
them
come
up. Nowhere to
towards Viz.
run
He'll
for
get out of
Lag.
dodge just in time. Chop now up close as the smoke dissipates in front of him. They're gonna try and come out with this lurk smoke. It's a little too deep. Flash to pop through. It will work. Cameron will get one before he gets dealt with. Bomb shouldn't be planted, but Wolfie will just wait for him to pop his head up. And oh, the kill comes through. DJ down to 2 health. Mason down to 45, but they're still alive. They're still kicking. They want to make this work.
1v3
DJ on
situation,
2 health.
and
Gotta
that
get shot
is
down dead.
it.
And that's where Lag will stay as well. This game is as good as done. And in the span of an hour and 13 minutes, Marsborne speed run through Lag. My goodness. That is a speed run if I'd ever seen one. My goodness gracious. We don't even need map 3. In fact, sadly, the Lag don't even get 3 rounds this game. Normally, you see more of a, especially with teams that are both in ECL, right? Marsborne win map 1 13-1, and it is an utter destruction. And same thing happens here. Lag win a round early on. I think it's round 2. They win the save round right after the pistol, and then they lose everything else afterwards. Yep, at least we didn't get 13-0'd, but oh, that's rough. Marsborne come away with the 2-0 victory. However, I'm not satisfied, so I'm going to be casting in the SEA game after this. But for the Dust 2 Eagle Masters, that's going to be it for tonight.